Hi, good morning. Today I'm back at the same spot that I was in last week's video, which was yesterday for me. But as you can see, the conditions are way different today. There was some fog this night. It was also freezing, so we got a nice amount of hoarfrost here. I was kind of surprised when I arrived here this morning because this area used to have like a big pine forest, pine tree forest on the other side of this pond that I'm standing here, and they just cut it down completely. There's nothing left. I see one stump remaining, and that's it. What they try to do here is extend the part that is heather to make it even a bigger heather field, but at what cost? I sometimes ask myself, what can you gain from this amount of nature destruction to just extend a field of heather? I really don't understand it, but yeah, it's sad to see because it was a really nice forest, and in my opinion, if there is a forest that is really old, even though they are not the original trees that would grow here, just leave them be. It was not like they were invasive kind of species of trees. So yeah, kind of sad to see, but yeah. I already framed up my first shot. It's at the location where I took my first real landscape shot that I was happy with. But what I really like is, I'll show you on the back of the camera. What I really like is you have this zigzag pattern going through the tree. It's cut off at the top a little bit because the format of the video is different than I have the camera set on. So you have this zigzag pattern leading into the tree, and the tree just standing in the freezing landscape, which is really nice. A really simple shot, but I like the leading line. There's also a few pieces of wreath coming through the ice, which I also really like. So yeah, that will be the first shot. I think I will get a lot of shots today because yeah, it's really nice, because it's really nice outside. So yeah, let me see. I might put the polarizer on it just to get a little bit of the glare off the ice. So here's the first shot. Came down the pathway a little bit. You have like reeds sticking out of the lake that are frozen. The lake itself is frozen totally, and then in the background you have these birches that all have been frozen as well with hoarfrost. So it gives this nice depth and nice contrast. So yeah, it's a quite simple shot. Put it in a letterbox format, like I like it best. I will focus like halfway of the image, 1/3 of a halfway of the image, so I get everything in focus. And f11 ISO 100 and 1/6 of a second, and here's the shot. I walked back onto the bank, onto the little pathway, and I already found my next shot. Actually, there are a few shots that I want to take from here. One is from a little bit further down the road, and I want to take these birches, but like take close-ups of them with my telezoom. But that's for in a few minutes. But now, as I walked by, I saw this pine tree, lone pine tree in the back, and then there's really big pine trees here in the front of the image. I want to take them both, but I really want to focus on the little small tree at the back. So the front tree will be out of focus a little bit, which I don't mind. But yeah, I think it's a nice contrast because it looks like the big tree is trying to eat the small tree. I don't know how to say it, but I'll show you on the back of the camera. You have this little small tree here at the back. I want to focus on that one, and then the big one is trying to engulf the small tree. So yeah, nice little shot, and I'll show you. So now I'm a little bit further down that little pathway. I put on the 70 to 200 just because I couldn't reach it with the other lens, even with the built-in crop factor on the camera. It wasn't possible to do. I'm just picking out some details of the forest on the other side here. There's just some birches there and a few pine trees, and all the limbs are really covered in that hoarfrost that I was talking about. So in situations like this, where I have like a full forest or the side of a forest, I just move the camera from left to right, pick out the things that I really like, just take simple images of them, and it's an easy way to find a quick few really easy to get images if you really want to. So yeah, here are those images. It will be a few, I think maybe 3 or 4. So see you in half a minute. When I came back the same way that I went just, I now see another composition, and that's a tip I want to give you guys. Don't always walk in the same direction if you go somewhere. Try to move on the pathways both ways. Sometimes things catch your eye when you are passing by it a second time. So yeah, it's not a really complicated shot, but I will show it on the back of the camera. I have these pine trees on the right hand side of the frame, and then the birch forest that was zooming in a few shots back on the other side, but those pine trees are in shadow, so they're really dark, and I want to lift them a little bit so you can see that there are a few trees there, and then the birches are really bright because they have white trunks, and also they have the hoarfrost on them. So I will have to do kind of a blend of two different exposures. So yeah, I will take a dark exposure and a light exposure. So I'll always focus on the trees that I really want to focus. Those are the pine trees. The background is the background. I don't really care about it too much, but I think because it's quite a distance that the pine trees are, everything will be in focus. We'll take a dark frame at 1/5 of a second, so the back trees are really nicely lit, and then I will take a light frame of 1 second almost, for the pine trees in the front. I will blend those two images together and you will see the shot now. I think I found my last shot for today. It's actually of the same subject as the first image today, but I found these small grasses here frozen in the water, and then the trees in the background, quite simple. I chose to do it in a 3x4 format because they threw a lot of sticks and stuff onto the ice, and I don't really want that into the image. So yeah, that will be the next shot. Maybe I'll find something else, but I'm not really sure. So yeah, here's that shot. Found the next image. It's a really beautiful shot. It's a really old oak tree. There's a lot of moss on it. It's really green, and then the tips of the branches are like having the hoarfrost on them. So it's a really beautiful scene. I chose to shoot it as a letterbox because right before the roots of the tree there's a little hill and there are some grasses on it, but I don't want that grass in the shot. And then on the top I don't show the tree in its entirety just because on top there's a lot of sky and the sky isn't really doing anything today, so I'm purposely leaving them out. So also put on the polarizer to get those greens a little bit lifted. Very simple shot, f9, 8 of a second, 100 ISO. So yeah, I'll take the shot and I'll show it. I think it's my favorite of the day. So here it is. So that will be it for me today. Like I said, I have an appointment with a couple to shoot their pregnancy photos on the other side where I was yesterday. I have to be there at 11 o'clock and it's like 10:30. So I hope you enjoyed the video today. I really enjoyed being out today because it was magical. If you liked the images, like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.